This is Carlos' cousin. This is a writing question asking us to assess the grammatical validity of the underlined portions of a statement. So go ahead and read the statement to yourself. Try to put yourself in the position of the person that might originally have said this or written it down. And then immediately consider the answer choices. Let's do it together. Experts suggest that rises in the price of food does not signal a failing economy, but merely a bad harvest. So the idea here is that if food becomes more expensive, we're not talking about the entirety of the economy being bad, simply that the harvest was bad. So let's go ahead and consider the answer choices. Experts suggest that, there's no problem here. Experts is in the plural, suggest is conjugated in the plural. You do suggest that something happens. Rises in the price of food. So this is again fine. Price can definitely be in the singular. You don't need prices, and you do have price or prices of something anyway. It does not signal. Well, here's where the problem comes in. And the reason this is a problem is because does is in the singular, which would mean that you are referring to a singular noun here. For example, price, rather than a plural noun. And this is actually referring to rises. So what we're talking about here is not that the price of food does not signal something, but that the rises in the price of food do not signal something. So here do is conjugated for something in the plural, rises, and that's the way that the sentence should look. And how do you know that? Well, when you have that here, it's as though you're introducing a completely new clause of the sentence, though it's not quite that the case. So that the subject all of a sudden is the rises in the price of food. The verb is do not signal, the verb portion of the sentence, and then what that the verb is referring to, the object, is a failing economy. So failure to identify that what we're referring to is the rise in the price of food rather than the price of food itself would be why you would have gotten this answer wrong. Let's consider D just in case you thought that was the option. A failing economy, but merely a bad harvest. This is definitely the word that we're going to be using here. We need an adverb. Since we're talking about what is being signaled, that's what we're describing. We're not describing a noun. We're not describing the economy or the harvest itself. So this is the right answer. I hope that helped. Happy prepping.